Hi guys, welcome to Reen's Place. Today I'm going to be making a pot of beef and barley soup. It's super simple and really good. Let me just go over what my ingredients are, and then we'll go over to the stove. I have a pan warming up right now with a little olive oil in it. I have about 3/4 of a large onion chopped fine. I have about a cup of carrots also chopped fine. A little more, a little less, it doesn't really matter. Do it to your taste. I have a quart of beef broth. If you have your own home canned beef broth, that would be even better. I have a packet of onion soup mix, and I'm not going to use all of it. I'm just going to use like a big heaping tablespoon. And I have some leftover pot roast from my freezer, and that's the beef and my beef and broccoli. Okay, I'm going to spin around here and bring you over to the stove, and we'll get started. Okay, so we're back. I have the pot hot with some olive oil, and I just threw the onions and the carrots in. And I'm just going to saute these just a little bit until they are, the onions are slightly translucent. So we'll let them go for a second, and we will get the rest of our stuff together here. Okay, so like I showed you before, I just bought a quart of beef broth, and I'm going to give it a shake. I don't know if that's necessary or not, but I like to do that. And I'll take the tab off of it. And I'm going to get a tablespoon, just a regular kitchen spoon. And then for our barley, I kind of just eyeball it, but I believe it's about a third, 3/4 of a cup to a cup. I'd say 3/4 of a cup. And that's pearl barley that I'm using. Just stir these vegetables a little bit so that they don't get browned. Lower my heat. Maybe I'll add a drop more oil. Okay, and then the barley, I just like to run some water on it, kind of rinse it off a little bit, let it sit. I rinse it out a couple of times just to get anything, dirty off of it. And while I just have it soaking here in the little bowl. This is a super simple recipe. It's definitely hearty enough to use as a meal. I like to have a pot of soup in my fridge that I can just kind of have for lunch, sometimes for breakfast, and this one fits the bill. Okay. A couple more minutes on low here. I should have started it off on a medium-low heat instead of medium-high, but that's fine. It's all good. Okay, so to this now, it's looking pretty good. To this now, I'm going to add my beef broth. Okay. Add my beef broth to it, and then I'm just going to cover it up. It's still on a medium-low heat, and I will bring you back as soon as it comes to a boil, and then we'll continue. Okay, guys, we're back. The broth is boiling, and I'm going to add my pearl barley. I have it rinsed here. I'm going to rinse it one more time. Okay, it's going in. Get it all in there. Okay, so to the pearl barley, I'm going to add my 1 heaping spoon of onion soup mix. And this just gives it a little extra flavor. So again, heaping tablespoon, which is about half the packet. I'm going to give it a stir. I'm going to lower it to, again, medium-low. And I'm going to put the top on it. I'm going to let it simmer for the next at least half hour, maybe more. And I will bring you back when it's almost ready, and we'll add the chopped up beef to it. Alright, see you in a few. Okay guys, we're back. It's about 40 minutes later. Stir, it's looking good. You can see the barley. And what I did while I was waiting is I just chopped up all that leftover pot roast I had. It's about 2 full cups worth. You could put less, you could put more. It really doesn't matter. I mean, even just a little hint of it in it is good. There we go. Okay, so that goes. And basically, you're just warming the meat in here. If it's a little thick, like this is a little thick, I might add a little bit of water because there's lots of broth and also that little bit of onion soup mix you put in that has some brown beef bouillon in there also, so we should be good. I'm going to probably add about a cup of water, maybe a little less. Let me see what I put in. I put about a half a cup in. And then I like some black pepper in mine. And I would not add the salt until you taste it because you used store-bought beef broth, which could be salty, and also the little bit of the onion soup mix could make it salty as well. So I'm just going to make sure this is on a medium-low, and I'm going to let it go for another 5 to 10 minutes till it all thicken up. But I mean, that is looking pretty good. So I will let it go, and I'll bring you back when I'm ready to put some in a bowl and try it out. I'm also going to cover it. Alright, be back in a few minutes, maybe about. Okay guys, we're back. It's 10 minutes later. I put the pot roast in and just turned the heat off as well. Sorry about the dogs, they're all barking. There's some kind of noise outside. But looking good. Beef and barley soup. Oops, sorry, fogged you up there. Let me see if I can get it out there. And put some in a little bowl here. Aggie! Sorry about that. It's so yummy smelling. Some in here. Let me grab a spoon, tell you the taste, tell you my opinion. I'm going to add a little salt and pepper to mine. Okay. Stir. Love barley. Alright, give it a whirl. A couple blows. It's so good. So rich tasting. This would be awesome with some nice crusty Italian bread or some nice homemade bread. I think I'm going to have to pull out the bread machine and make some bread to go with this. Yeah, this is an easy beef barley soup. The whole thing probably took less than an hour. It's hearty enough to have as a meal, quick enough for lunches or a nice dinner. Again, round it out to make it a meal. Put some bread there. You're all set. I hope you guys liked the video. Hope you try the soup. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this and you'd like to see more like it. If you haven't done so already, please share and subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, guys, have a good